Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day.
Hey everyone, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm King Sims 4, and today I'm bringing you part 2 of my winter vacation home. If you haven't caught the first video, I will link it down below as well as at the end. In this video, we are decorating the interior, and as you can see, I'm starting off with the kitchen. But before we dive in too deep, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope everyone had an amazing New Year celebration bringing in 2023, and if not, I hope 2023 brings better things your way. Okay, let's dive back into the build and also catch up on things I missed in 2022 and maybe things I'd like or don't want for The Sims in 2023. So, as I said in the previous video, I was building the winter vacation home as a Sims 4 shell challenge for modern designs, and I obviously, like I said, I had submitted it very late. Well, actually, I didn't end up submitting it. Literally, I was completely late, and then I just put it up because I just wanted to do that. So this build was actually made for my Dixon family as a Christmas vacation home, and basically I make most of the decorations in accordance to how I think we would have done the vacation home in terms of Christmas, having hired people to decorate the house, and then they come through and just enjoy time together as a family. So here I'm starting off with the kitchen. As you can see, I had already pulled out a few things from the debug menu, but technically I didn't, because if you saw from the first video, I had like almost like room bowls that had all these cups and the foods and the coffees and all that. Those room bowls were actually rooms that I got from Simlessy. So if you go onto her channel gallery, not channel gallery, but her Sims 4 gallery, then you can find room bowls that she has different debug items that she already pulled out of the game. So yeah, I had already those done, pulled out and then set up ready to get the kitchen done, to basically sort out the kitchen and the bar area. I believe that's what I did. That's where I mostly use debugs. One thing I didn't actually mention in the first build is that this was actually a 3-pack build, if I'm not mistaken. I know that I used Get Together as well as Seasons and the base game. Marlon had made certain concessions about which packs we can use, so it was a limited pack build, and that's basically what I was using. The pack that I had from what she had requested within her shell challenge was Get Together and Seasons, and obviously the base game. So that's what you see me working with right now. Also, I'd like to apologize for my voice. I think I woke up about an hour ago. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. Well, technically it's about 5. So my voice is still kind of raspy. I don't know. Is that even a word? Yeah, it is. But yeah, my voice isn't really doing the best at 5 a.m. in the morning. As you guys can see, I did say previously I had said that from the outside on that coffee table outside, I had done this little trick with the flower thingies, the wreaths, and I basically did it almost everywhere that I use this. I think it's here in the kitchen as well as, like I said, in the living room, the former living room. I used it like that as well, spreading it like that. I really love doing that. In this build also, I wanted to emphasize the fact that, I don't know if you guys noticed, within the, well, actually you obviously noticed, in the intro I had the kitchen all decked out with the food as well as the dinner table. It had the dinner meals for Christmas. You will find that when you download the build, that yeah, the food is all spread out, the food on the table, not the breakfast foods, just the dinner foods, because those are the main things that I had cooked. I had my tester sim cook out like some meals, all at excellent quality, I believe, and a few desserts, which is part of the reason why I had that area of the kitchen decorated the way it is, with the flower bags and the milk there, as if like they were working throughout the day to actually get the food ready, the Christmas Eve or Christmas dinner ready. Yeah, it's Christmas dinner because they were opening up presents in the cinematic, but yeah, that's basically what I was doing there. So when you download the build, you will find it. If you notice what I just did there with the trash can, I noticed that when you place certain things using move objects, they suddenly don't work, especially with the trash can. If you place the trash can down with move objects, and then when you're playing the game, when you're playing the house, your Sims will tell you that they don't have a place to throw their stuff away, or they'll go all the way outside to throw any type of trash or whatever away. So what I usually do whenever I'm building is that I would switch off move objects and then just place it correctly, like place the trash can in a manner where you can actually use it. I also did the same thing with the umbrella stand. As you can see here, I moved on to the bathrooms. All the bathrooms are basically the same. I made sure that they were all cohesive, they followed the same style. So it's the upstairs and the downstairs toilets. And then as you see there, I corrected the side of the, I corrected how the toilet paper needs to be, because it needs to be over and not under. You know, that's the right way to do it. So yeah, it's just finishing up the bathrooms there. Some of the things I actually wanted to touch on like towards the end of the last video, you guys heard me talk about kids and how I feel about them, and the fact that I just wish that we could have like some sort of news about stuff packs. So I said my say about that, and then I'm gonna move on to other things that I feel I missed out on in 2022, because like I couldn't make videos or say anything except for commenting on other videos that were doing reviews on the latest of whatever was happening in the Sims world. So the first thing I'm going to touch on is my wedding stories. Guys, to be honest, I actually, so far I don't have a problem with that pack. Like, I just recently bought it towards the end of last year, and I am yet to actually play the wedding, like the whole wedding event. But I just love the build by items. I'm actually I'm going to be working on a wedding build soon. I think I'm going to start recording it sometime next week, but I already have like the blueprint ready, and already like the floor plans and everything. It's already set up. I have it drawn out, and I can't wait to actually build and use the items. As for playing the wedding, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous, because my thing is, my idea of what I wanted for a wedding pack, it's not exactly how the wedding story pack actually is set up, but yeah, it is what it is, you know. I can't give like a proper review of how I feel about the wedding pack, because I haven't actually played it. Oh, I'll get back to that. As you can see, now I moved on to the bedrooms. I made the bedrooms in terms of the personality of my teen Sims as well, basically the Sims in general. So right now I'm working on Corey's bedroom. Corey's like the youngest member of the Dixon family, and I'm also working on Yaz and Michaela's bedrooms, and then obviously the guest room and the parents room. So yeah, you can just basically see how I get those bedrooms done, and according to each one's personality. For instance, Yaz and Michaela's bedroom, because I thought about what type of colors they would like. Yaz is somebody who I feel like would like the color yellow or gold, and then her little sister Michaela, which is like the middle child, she loves the color purple. So I thought, okay, why not like make a nice mix between mostly pink. So the room is basically a pink, but also I felt like it was closer to like a festive type theme, so that's why I went with that. And then with Corey, he likes blue, and that's why his room is blue. But yeah, so now as you see, I'm actually working on the parents' bedroom. That's the master bedroom, and it's the same with the parents. The mom likes color yellow, just like Yaz, and the dad likes black, but I'm not going to add black on a Christmas board. I don't know, I just felt like it wasn't festive. And then as you can see, I'm just getting the bedroom sorted and decorating everything accordingly in terms of Christmas, as well as just making it a bit homey for them, almost like not necessarily lived in, because like I said, it is a winter vacation home. They're only here during the winter, during Christmas to celebrate, so there's not like much that they're doing here. As for the paintings, as you can see, it's custom paintings, but it's not CC. You can actually download them on the Sims gallery. I will link down below all the creators, I guess. Yeah, it's the creators whose paintings I use. I don't know if I'll link the actual, I'm not sure if I'm going to link the actual paintings, like the links that take that will take you to the exact paintings that I used, I'll probably just link to their full gallery, because all the simmers whose paintings I used, oh my gosh, they have the most amazing non-CC paintings that you can use, like just Sims art that they added onto, like, into rooms for you to download so that you can add into your games. So I'll definitely list their gallery IDs down below and a link there for you to go there and just explore the paintings that you may want to download for yourselves. So I used multiple people's paintings throughout the whole build. Okay, so like I was saying, my wedding stories. I'm yet to actually play the actual game, like the gameplay. Mainly because I was actually turned off by how broken it was when it came out, which is part of the reason why I really wanted this pack when they announced it. I wanted to buy it, I wanted to get it and just enjoy it, but it was so broken and it continues to stay broken. Like, they haven't actually done much to fix it, apparently. I don't know. I've been seeing some game changes as well as other simmers who do gameplay go back to it to see if it's like much better, but I don't know. I guess I just have to play it for myself in order to see what exactly is going on, if it actually works properly, and I'll probably do my own review. If you guys want me to do a wedding story gameplay to see how I feel about it, and also like my own review, I mean, like, it's long overdue. Obviously everybody's over it, but I don't know, because they had said they had fixed certain things, and some people have tried playing it and they saw that it works much better, but still a mess. So maybe if I try it out myself, because it will be my first time actually playing the wedding event, maybe if I try it myself it might be different. I might have a different view, but I'm not gonna lie, my view of the gameplay itself is literally tainted by what I saw from other people reviewing it. The next pack that actually was released while I couldn't do anything about it was the high school years. I was so excited. Honestly, I was really happy that they did it, even though I could kill it. Like, I didn't care for having a high school pack. I didn't care for doing that whole thing, but I really liked that they did it. It was one of those things where I felt like, oh, you know what? It's The Sims. We're gonna get packs whether we like it or not. There are certain packs we're not gonna get that we want. There are certain things we want but we're not gonna get. But here's something, it's high school years. They're trying to do something for teens, because they're like, some of the life stages in the game are just so neglected, it's insane. So I like the fact that they did the whole high school years thing. And then it also comes with its bugs. And then it had that controversial bug with Sims, you know. I don't get it. I don't do programming. I don't know how to program games or anything like that. But how? It kind of feels like this would have been an intentional bug to have your Sims, like having family members ask each other out. It's I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that whole situation or how I felt about it. It's just, it didn't make sense to me. That how was this bug missed? How did it even get there? What about their programming actually led to such a bug? You know, it didn't make sense to me. Other than that, the cell phones, I just can't deal with in my real life. There's nothing that annoys me more than hanging out with people and they're constantly on their phones. It irks me, like, no one's business. I personally don't have social media or anything. If you like, all my social media is linked to my channel and is about The Sims, but personal social media, I have none. I left Facebook back when I was in university. I think my last time on Facebook was my second year, which was like in I went to university in 2011. Yeah, by 2012 I was done with Twitter, and I first left Twitter and then I left Facebook. And then Instagram, I think I got rid of it around 2015. And like, guys, living a social media free life is just so awesome. I don't have any other social media unless it's linked to my YouTube channel. That's it. And it irritates me every time I'm sitting with people and they're constantly on their phones, because I don't like, guys, interact, talk to the people around you. If you don't want to hang out with me and want to chill on your phone, why are you here? You know? And then now you see it with your Sims. Literally, I don't understand. You know, people who keep saying, oh no, we want the Sims to be real. Sometimes it just doesn't need to be this real. And the whole phone situation is one of those things where I feel like it did not need to be that real. It is very annoying that my Sims are constantly on their phone. When they walk around, they're on the phone. When they're sitting down, they're on the phone. When they're just having a conversation, they're on the phone. It's ridiculous. It is honestly ridiculous. But yeah, luckily Twisted Maxi, as usual, our savior. He has a mod on his he has a mod on his website. Yeah, on his website that actually stops Sims from walking and texting. If I had any other request, it would be for him to actually make it like have the Sims use the phone less frequently, even when they're sitting down. Because like they're at the dinner table and they're pulling out their phone. It's honestly annoying. So I don't know, maybe he'll update it one day, or maybe it will just stay as it is. But honestly, it's a lifesaver. It is so much better. It makes things so much better. Other than that, I don't think I have much qualms with high school years. I like the fact that it has cheerleading. I just wish there was more with the cheerleading, but then what are we gonna expect? You know, but a lot of their dance interactions were taken from the dance skill from Get Together. So I kind of get like they weren't going to make things very intense. And I actually thought they would have added some sort of football, but then again, what exactly were they going to add in terms of football? It's like wishful thinking, the same way they just added soccer in university, and there's not much to it except for having your Sim dribble the ball. And is it dribbling? I don't know what it is, like when you're busy kicking. Yeah, that's all, kicking the ball, whatever it's called. That's what they do. So I don't know what I was expecting in terms of them doing football within high school years, because it's not like they could have done anything very interactive. Yeah. Oh, and now we actually know what something that actually excited me was finding out Jeffrey Landgrab's last name and it being Austere. That was like cool to find out, you know. And then I forgot, they also mentioned, they did like a high school yearbook thing. They also mentioned Eliza's real, like not real, but her maiden name as well. So that was really nice. It was really cute to see them do like the OG Sims and adding obviously Bob and Eliza into the mix and showing like who they, like what they look like back in high school. That was really cool. I like that. After that we had werewolves. It looks like a cult. I'm gonna go back to the fact of I love the bullfight stuff, because now it just adds to that thing of eco lifestyle with, is it eco lifestyle? Eco living? It's lifestyle, isn't it? Yeah, it's eco lifestyle. Like I love the whole being able to make things even messier. So I don't know when I'll get the pack, but it's the same with the magic pack, I still have to get that. But most of the pack, whenever I buy a pack, I buy it according to, do I need it in this moment and in this time? Like, is it important for me to have in that moment in time? And right now, having werewolves, I don't see what I need it for in terms of gameplay. Build by, yeah, I get it. I get why I will need it. I basically need all the packs. But that's usually not the only thing that makes me buy the packs. I need to know that if I'm playing this game and this, like whenever I'm playing and there's something I want to do or I want to depict, is it urgent for me to have that pack? And right now I have no storyline for werewolves that are like werewolves that I'd want to play. Just like with spellcasters, I have no immediate plans for them, so there's no reason for me to buy the pack. I'm just working on buying packs that I have immediate need for, but chances are I might have an immediate need for it in terms of build buy, and then by that time, then okay, no problem, then I'll get it. But I've seen what everybody has done with it, and it's so amazing. Like, I have been playing, it looks like such a great game. I love it. And now at least our vampires have their natural enemies with them, so that's kind of cool. I like it. The world seems kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really paid much attention to the werewolves one. I just like that after my wedding stories and the whole high school years debacle with the like, I don't even want to say it out loud because I don't want to get I don't know, flagged or something on YouTube. But then again, I'm not monetized yet, so it's not like I was gonna get demonetized. But yeah, y'all know the whole scandal with the whole high school years bug with the family. I feel that werewolves was a good pack because they basically now put their all into it. Everything was fine. Nobody had any complaints. Nobody said they had bugs or anything for that matter in terms of werewolves. Another thing I touched on, I think, like in my previous build, was the kits and stuff packs, but then, and I had a little bit of a touch about the pack refreshes. Honestly, I feel like I wish we could have more refreshes because it's kind of bothersome that they started something and then they ended it, and which is a recurring theme with the Sims team. You know, they start something, like with Whims. They started Whims, they abandoned it along the way, and then they gave us this annoying thing called Wants and Fears. I know people love it and they enjoy it. Oh yeah, speaking of high school years, I know there are people who love it, and I hate that system with a burning passion. Okay, the main reason why I hate it is the fact that I can't toggle it off. Well, not necessarily can't, I can toggle it off in settings, but I mean in terms of if something pops up and I don't want my sim to do it, I can't get rid of it. I literally cannot manually get rid of it. I either have to get my sim to sleep and then the next day they have a different want. Otherwise, it's a recurring thing and it's the same ones every single time. There's nothing that changes. I know it's something people hated when it came with Whims, but then it's not like they did anything better with wants. It's the same thing, but it's more often than what happened with Whims. At least with Whims, it also touched on things your Sims wanted to do across the packs that you own. But with this one, it's the same thing over and over, and at this point my sim is living a repetitive life. And then comes the fears. If I never see the fear of dead end job ever again in my entire, like if they can remove it, I'll be the happiest person alive, because that is so annoying. I have my sims, they get a job, they get a job. The first day they come back, how long has it been? Babe, you just started. Literally, you just started. What do you mean, how long has it been? You working a dead end job, fear of dead end job. regain you just got there, you know, your personality. What's worse is I always match my Sims traits to what like the careers what kind of careers they might follow. So it bothers me when a Sim is business minded but feels like they're in a dead-end job when they're in the business career. And then especially when they get a promotion, immediately after the promotion they get a dead-end job means you are not progressing. You are stuck in one space. You are progressing in this. How? I don't know. I don't know what they did with the mechanics there and how they messed it up, but it's honestly annoying. I just wish they could. And yeah, it's easy to say, oh, you can just toggle it off. But at this point, I'm starting to get annoyed at the fact that we're paying for a game and the solution to everything is either toggle it off or get mods. No. Do the game, do it right. If you're going to add certain things, do it right from day one. We're paying a whole lot of money for this game. Right now, when I look at when I actually calculate how much I spent, because I'm in rands, my currency is rands, I spent thousands on this game. Thousands on the Sims 4 alone. Never mind my Sims 3. Just the Sims 4 alone, I spent more than what I spent on Sims 3. And on Sims 3 I have almost every single pack. I think I'm missing only 2 or 3, and with the Sims 4 I'm missing a lot of packs and I'm already in the thousands. It's insane. Okay, so honestly speaking, I feel like they need to just do things right from day one. I enjoy playing with whims because when you're done doing what you need to do with your Sims, you get to do something. You look at the whims and you fulfill those. But here, I cannot have my Sim have a temper tantrum every single time I don't fulfill a freaking want. No, you can't have a midlife crisis every single day just because you didn't fulfill a want. Not all of us fulfill wants in real life. Come on. So, yeah, that's just my issue with that. And I just feel like, can we just have pack refreshes back? Don't start things and then end things out of nowhere. Fix it. Ooh, I like what I'm doing here with the Sims lights, but now I'm actually, as I was watching this back, I was like, why didn't I use the tool mod to flip these things over to make it seem like the ornament is the other way around rather than leaving it as it was? But yeah, it is what it is. As you also see here, I'm sorting out the hallway, the upstairs hallway, and then I'm in that area there. I don't know what to call it because it's obviously not a basement, but it's like the roof, something like a roof nook or a room in the roof. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, that little area, I turned it into a seating area, but then I only noticed when I was busy doing the cinematic for the interior, I wanted to get Corey and Michaela to sit in there and have them in their conversations, doing whatever, conversing or doing whatever. And then I realized, out of everything, I play tested this house, but that's the one place that was so important for me to play test, and I didn't play test it. So when you download the build, you cannot sit in that room. You can't use the seating in there. I don't know why I didn't play test it, but you can actually do it for yourselves if you guys don't mind. Just trying to shift the seats closer and closer towards the that area. Also, I want to apologize for all this spinning. I was watching as I was going through the editing of this day of the video. I literally thought to myself, how many videos are already pre-done? And I know for a fact I have this habit of just spinning and spinning and spinning just because I want to see what's happening. So I try my best to remove that when I'm doing editing, and then sometimes I actually miss it, like the one that I just missed now. That was a serious spin. It almost gave me whiplash. But yeah, I apologize for that. And I I think like moving forward in future, whenever I'm building, I need to be very cautious about that. You know, just all the spinning that I do. It's insane whenever sped up, like in the situation. Mind you, this was like a 10-hour, like fully edited. All the footage made 10 hours, just edited, not even the raw footage of it all. So this is part of the reason why the video is so long. It's 10 because I had to only speed it up about 1,000, 3,000 or 2,000 like that. I'm not really sure, but it had to be around 45 minutes, because when I did it in 40 minutes, it was way too fast. It was way too ridiculous. So yeah, what I'm doing here, actually, I'm not gonna lie, where I found these home things, I saw it, the home pictures. The creator of these custom frames, like the custom pictures, had done it exactly like that. When you download it from the gallery, you download it with the fireplace, and then those paintings done with like saying home, exactly like that. So that was not my idea. I stole it from the original creator. I'm not sure who the creator is, because like obviously it's sped up right now as I'm watching, so I can't really see who the creator is so that I can credit her. But like I say, him or her or them, then they, yeah, I don't know, I think I did something wrong there. But yeah, I will credit them in down below, obviously, because like I said, I will link all the gallery photos there. If I did do something wrong with the pronoun, I do apologize, but not bad actually. I do apologize for it. I hope I actually wasn't wrong. But yeah. Anyway, what else did I wanna? Oh yeah, when it comes to the packs, I don't know if some of you may have already seen this. James Turner did this huge survey. See, this is what I liked about his survey. He did this survey about the packs, basically trying to find out like what people actually like in terms of packs. What I loved about his survey is it's not one of those surveys where everybody's like, oh, here's packs that we feel are worth buying, and then I'm sitting here and like, you're telling me to buy a pack I don't even like. Some people liked Batu, some people hated Batu, but now you're listening to someone review it because of their personal taste. So what I liked about James Turner's survey was that he actually asked the community. I will link it down below as well, so the video down below, so that you can see the results of it. And I loved it because, one, it proved for a fact that I'm not the only one that loves Strangeable. People are constantly hating on that pack, and I love it. I love the gameplay. I love the build buy mode. It is a great pack for me personally. I really feel like it's a great pack. And I don't care, like whenever people saying, oh, there's no replayability. Yes, there is. I've been like, there is replayability for it. And everyone can say, oh, but it's so easy. Yes, it's easy when you're using the tray, like the aspiration, because literally the aspiration is your guide. But if you're not using the aspiration, because the first time when I played the playthrough for Strangeable, oh my gosh, it took me forever because that wasn't part of my aspiration. I just let my sim go wild and just follow the storyline, but not exactly how the aspiration allows you to follow it. So I really enjoyed it, and it was refreshing to see how so many packs that everybody keeps bashing on, the wider community actually enjoys them. You know, people actually enjoyed Moschino stuff, and people were like, nah, Moschino is useless. What? No, that's not what the survey said. So I like that type of review in terms of pack, because it's coming from people, because having to listen to someone else tell me which pack I should buy, and I'm like, I feel like it's your preference. It's your preference on what you want to buy, because now if you're listening to another person tell you that, no, this pack is more worth it, and then you buy it, and then it's like, you hate it, you know. So I just feel like watch I don't know, watch gameplays about certain packs. All the game changers, whenever a pack comes out, they all do a review about it. They all do this and that about it. They do the game playthrough. They do the build buy reviews. Check it out. See what you like. See if you'd enjoy it, and then buy it for yourself. But these tier things, I mean, they're fun to watch. They're fun to watch to see what packs those people enjoy, but I wouldn't use that as a catalyst of what pack to buy. What else is there? I'm not even sure if I have enough time to cover the Behind the Sims Summit. But I'm gonna cover it anyway. So as you guys know, we had like that whole summit thing going on. I feel like I'm the only one that actually enjoyed it. Everybody was like bashing it so hard and saying, yeah, you guys could have done anything better. Like really, all these things could have been, like all this information could have been condensed in an email or something. Like literally somebody actually said it within chat, because I was watching the live chat. At the end of the chat, somebody was like, this could have been an email. Y'all are just me. Like with the type of year we've had in terms of the Sims, I enjoyed the summit. It was something they were trying, because like it's been hit and miss. 2022 was a big hit and miss for the Sims team, and I say big hit in terms of they did well with werewolves, miss My Wedding Stories, all the bugs, high school years. And I'm talking about like how buggy those things came out, not necessarily that the packs were bad. The packs were great. It's how things went out. Also the lack of communication and not knowing what's going on. It's like, yeah, 2022 was not great for the Sims team. So I feel that the Sims Summit was like, I feel they were trying to do something for us, you know. It's not like there was for people who go to EA Play. I don't think there was an EA Play event last year, so they decided, okay, why not? Why don't we just do something for like 30 minutes or so for you guys? And then people just hated it. It's, I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like we tend to be, the Sims community tends to be harsh for no reason. Just take things as they are, you know. There are times where you need to be pressed and you need to be angry about what's happening with the Sims. But sometimes just enjoy the moment as it is. And I honestly enjoyed the Sim Summit. But things that were highlighted, well, firstly, before the Sim Summit, we had the Desert Lux kit that was released. It was in collaboration with Avalon Sims. It is such a beautiful pack. First of all, like I said earlier, like I said in the other video, that me and kids, no, I wouldn't buy them. And well, not I wouldn't, because you know what, like I said, some of these are very tempting. But personally, right now, I'm not buying them out of principle, because I just feel like they're a cash grab, and I know I'm not the only one that feels that way. If I am, then it's my unpopular opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But it's a blatant cash grab that's annoying, because some of these actually, what I want to do a list that, for me, I feel there are certain things that just, certain packs could have been one pack. They could have all been mixed in one pack, and that's what I feel about kits. Every single one of those kits, I feel like they could have been in one pack or the other. There was no need for them like to be a kit. I mean, first of all, Bust the Dust. You couldn't add that into laundry. I mean, laundry is chores. It's a chore. You could not add Bust the Dust into that. Like, why? I mean, I get it, yeah, when you're cleaning, you're not doing it. But the point is, it's a chore. Just do it. You could have done that. I feel it's annoying. That country kitchen one, you couldn't add it into cottage living. Things like that. So I think I want to do a list of that. Yeah, I might do it. yeah, I'll think about it. I'll just put it as part of my ideas. And then yeah, so we got the Desert Lux one. It's the only kit obviously I own because it was free. And then The Sims 4 became free for everybody to download, which I feel like I understood when they did it. I was like, yeah, I'm not one of the people that had an issue with it. I actually like that they made it for free. I mean, the game is freaking expensive, and it's a once-off purchase. You know, everything. Yes, it's a once-off purchase, but the thing is, we will constantly get packs. But what we won't constantly get is the base game, and the base game keeps getting like free updates anyway. So might as well keep it free. Well, might as well make it free. And also, apparently it brought in new people. Yay. And then a Project Renee was also announced. First of all, I'm not gonna call this The Sims 5. I don't think it's The Sims 5. If it is The Sims 5, then I'll eat crow. But I don't think it's The Sims 5. I don't care for it being The Sims 5. I don't know. It's just the way it is and the way it was presented and what they say it's going to. It being like a cross-platform gameplay, and there's just a lot of things. I don't know. I'm not excited about this. I'm just. I don't know. I feel some type of way about Project Renee. I'm not gonna call it The Sims 5. If it is The Sims 5, then okay, cool. But I don't know. That's just my view. I'm constantly, whenever I refer to it, I'm constantly gonna call it by its name, Project Renee. But yeah, that's just it. They also announced that we're getting 2 new packs, possibly generations, and the other one I'm not really sure what exactly the concept was about. But yeah, some people are speculating that it might be something like Showtime, or maybe it's just something that they want. So I don't know, we'll see what's happening. Also, we're getting infants sometime here I think in January, but that's what everybody's speculating. And also, if you don't know, well, you obviously know that our season mods can be now found on Overworld. Not everybody has moved to it. Obviously, some people are still on Patreon. I know my CC is still going to be on my custom content when I get back to doing that. It's still going to be found on Patreon and Tumblr and my website. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll also move Overworld along with everyone else. But I think it's a matter of being vetted and whatever. I don't know how it works, but we'll find out then. Anyway, we are at the end of the build. As you can see, like I said, this is the area, the loft area that I created under the roof. And yeah, unfortunately the seating doesn't work, but you guys can try and shift it closer to the wall so that you can rearrange the table as well as the seating so that your Sims can sit down. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and switch on that notification bell so that you never miss another build. Otherwise, enjoy the screenshots and have an amazing January and a great 2023. Bye.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents, but it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way.